everybody, it's Brooke, and I'm back for the Heartstopper Season 3 finale. I can't believe it. We're here. It's happening. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for joining me for the finale of this show. That must mean this finale is a banger if you're first starting on finale episode. And if you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. You can watch all my uncut reactions to Season 3 and Season 2 if you want to go back over on Patreon, or you can get early access to YouTube videos with a membership. If you're tier and any of the tiers on Patreon or YouTube, your name is on the screen. I update it at the beginning of each month, so if you join this month, you just might not see your name till next month, but it will get there. I'm so not ready for the season to be over. Sometimes I miss a 24 episode season with a bunch of fucking filler just because we got more time with the characters. But at the same time, this show is just so well written and so well done that like the 8 episodes, they really just hit, and you can like rewatch it and it's so good, and I just am obsessed with it. If you're obsessed, you should subscribe to my channel. We'll obviously be watching Season 4 when it comes out, and I do other shows. Like right now, I'm reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Steven Universe, which I am really enjoying both of those. And this is my favorite show right now. Like, every time a new season comes out, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna love it. I trust these actors, I trust the writers, I trust the creator who works very closely, and it's just always a hit. They hit it out of the park every season. It's so good, and the aesthetic is, like, sometimes I'm like, it's prettier than real life, okay? It just is. But I'm obsessed with it. And I'm not ready for it to end, but at the same time, I'm so excited to watch the finale. And it was really sweet. Last episode was really about each couple kind of coming together. Like, Nick and Charlie finally became a little more intimate, and Nick was open with Charlie about his own insecurities because we'd seen him pushing them down a lot to be there because Charlie did need a lot of support. But Charlie was finally like, I don't want people to treat me like I'm fragile, and it, I think, encouraged Nick to share what he was going through a bit. We do know he hasn't really explained to him yet. We saw a moment where Nick was really worried that he'd be leaving Charlie behind and it would upset Charlie, but he hasn't actually talked about it with Charlie. And I'm sure Charlie would be a little sad if Nick went far away for university, but if he's still going in the UK as someone from America, he ain't going that far, in my opinion. But, like, I think it would be hard, but those two are, like, so in love, I 100% think they could do it. But I do get why Nick would be worried, because last time he left when Charlie was in a pretty dark place. But that's very different. Charlie has a lot more coping mechanisms now. He has more people to support him. And I think they would, if anyone could have a long-distance relationship, it's those two. They're very cute. Same with Elle Tao. They're at different schools right now, but I'm sure might have to be going farther for art school. I don't know what grades the school she's currently at go to. And then Tara and Darcy, very cute. I think Darcy said something about taking a year off, and Tara's just trying to figure out what she wants to do for herself, and I'm very proud of her for that, because that can be very hard. It looks like this episode is called Apart, so I wonder if that means Nick is going to make the decision to go to a farther away university. I think it's hard, because I understand wanting to be close to someone you love, but I do think what school you go to, that decision needs to be based off which school culture you fit into best, like where you want to go, what you want to study, and I think those things have to be taken into account first, as much as we want to just be close to the people we love. It's like you gotta experience things outside your bubble, and sometimes that means going a little farther away. So I am interested to see what decision he makes there. I hope he talks it out with Charlie, because I think Charlie would be supportive. I'm sure he'd be sad. Everyone would be sad, like, for the person they love to be farther away, but I think he'd be supportive at the end of the day. I think Nick's worried about him feeling abandoned. He'd still have Isaac and Tao, and Darcy's going to be around. Like, he wouldn't be alone, which I think is more what he's worried about. And then I think he's also worried because he's so open with Charlie and nobody else that he wouldn't have anybody if he went far away to talk about those things with. But I think he should talk to Tara. Like, maybe there's a school that they both are interested in, so they're not alone. Like, you don't know. Like, your friend could be interested in a similar university to you. I think it's worth trying it out and figuring it out, you know? But I'm excited. We're gonna dive into the finale. I'm yapping because I'm not ready for it to be over, but let's try.
Can't believe we waited so long. Do not say it. No.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Nick.
Why are you like this?
No.
It's just a
No.
simple question.
Stop it.
Come on.
Good.
They're so sweet.
Me too. Although, I feel like we're gonna have to practice a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, for sure. We gotta get really good. They're so cute.
I think it counts. I think sex can be all sorts of things.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be penetration. It could be whatever you want it to be.
Still loads of things we could do.
What? He's looking at schools.
You've been looking at unis.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Me and the girls are gonna go on a little road trip to.
You're definitely getting, so
Aw.
I'll help you study.
I think it's a surprise when you open it and see they're far away if he's only talked about going locally.
Is that your mum?
Oh yeah, probably. She said she was gonna be home around now.
Oh, we still don't get to see his mom. What is she filming that she couldn't be here? Now we gotta deal with... You gotta talk to your mom in style that works.
I love you.
I love you.
Hi.
She's like, what did you do?
Don't look at me like that. You come home in Michael's clothes all the time.
That's different.
It looks like she's trying to not...
I'll leave
Go
you two
off.
to talk.
I think they're too similar sometimes. They both go worst case scenario immediately.
I'm sorry I snapped. I'm always going to worry about you, Charlie. I can't help it. I'm your mum. But I know I can be overbearing. My mum was a bit like this too. Anyway, I swore I wouldn't become like her, but I think in some ways, maybe I have.
You're not.
You're
You're not
not...
like her.
But I can be quick to anger, and that's unfair on you.
But I just want to live my life like a normal teenager.
And you're sensible, I know you are. But I also think that boyfriend sleepovers are a really big step emotionally.
Considering what we just did.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you, Charlie.
I think it's fair if these tests are that important. I think that's a fair
I'm sorry I got
compromise.
angry too.
You don't have to be sorry.
Over a new leaf.
Oh, he's feeling so good, so Nick's gonna go far away. They're gonna rip our hearts out. Trust the show. He's like, I'm studying.
Is that your mum?
You too stress me out.
Imogen, are you sure you've got enough stuff?
Aren't they just going for like a weekend?
routine.
Don't worry.
I
drive
think a
up that
band
morning.
could be really good for him.
Nick,
Creative outlet.
we gotta get going.
Bye. Bye.
You all ready?
He doesn't want to feel like he's leaving him behind. But he's gonna go to his own university, if not the same one at some point. He's gotta figure out who he wants to be.
Haven't lately.
I want to go somewhere new.
Oh, yeah, same. I don't want to go somewhere with a big queer scene. I need my people around me. What did you like about Kent? That's your top choice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it'd be nice to live at home. My mum wouldn't be on her own and be close to Charlie.
Yeah. It's weird how I used to like you.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Oh, no, not weird.
She's like, all right. I think I was a great choice.
Not weird. I'm not sure I did like you. Like that.
Okay.
She liked the
I felt,
idea of him.
Pressure to have a boyfriend. Because I was a cool girl. Made me feel important.
My girl Imogen, get her in a feminist
Doing life
history
right.
class now.
I don't think I liked Ben either. Or my year 10 boyfriend. I don't think I've ever liked a boy. Who even am I?
They're both going through something kind of similar.
You're my friend.
Girl, if it's not for you, it's not for you.
What do you think?
I think I kind of hate it.
Yeah.
It's
That's it,
gorgeous, but like...
I don't want Oxford. I don't want...
I think I want the uni experience, you know? Meeting new people and uni sports, societies. I have no idea what I'd do with a year off.
I'm sure you and Charlie would think of a few things.
Elle?
Oh, that hurt.
Nicholas, tell us everything right now.
You don't have to.
No, he absolutely does.
He does.
Everything.
No.
No!
This is so embarrassing.
It's a rite of passage. Important purchases must be made.
Yeah, Charlie's gonna have his own things to focus on. Nick should go where he wants to go.
Was that okay? I feel like I messed up the chorus.
It's the
there.
UK. It takes
That was
like
great.
2 hours to get back.
Seriously, it was really good.
Oh, he loves you.
I just love you.
Excuse me.
Where's my hug?
Come here,
Hugs for you. Where's my hug, my friends?
Yeah, I watch the video you guys made me all the time.
They're like,
my boy's house.
yes,
What's this
throuple.
song even about, Zara?
That's personal.
I thought it was about Imogen.
You don't need to keep talking about us like we're star-crossed lovers. Just because we kissed doesn't mean we found the one like you guys have.
I can't wait for my exam to be over today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'm really nervous about this band performance, so I'm gonna need a good luck hug. And then tomorrow night, I'm staying over at yours tomorrow night, if you want. Anyway, I love you. Bye.
He likes this. It seems like it's very queer friendly too.
It's too great.
Would you be looking to carry on with rugby at uni?
Yeah, definitely.
My partner's actually on one of the teams. Josh! Josh, concentrate! Come on!
I was gonna ask if maybe we could make our sessions once every other week rather than weekly. I've been feeling okay recently. I mean, obviously I still have bad days, but like, will I ever be free of them?
Well, it's not impossible, but you shouldn't feel that any wobbly moments you have are a failure. They're just normal.
Yeah. And I've got people in my life who can help me if things get really bad again. I need other people.
Oh.
My sister.
Yeah, I think that's really
My
important.
parents
for him.
when they're not being annoying.
And I
my
think that will
friends.
help when Nick has, if
Therapist.
Nick goes farther.
And that doesn't mean our relationship isn't strong.
If you like it, you like it. He'll be supportive. How far is Leeds, actually? Is it far in UK? Okay, let's find out. That's a little shorter than how far away I went to school. It's really not that bad. Friends still visited. I still came down for breaks and stuff. Yeah.
You really
You
like
can't
Leeds? Well, then
make
Kent.
the decision because of that.
Yeah.
It's not fair to you
Do you
or
want to talk about it?
Charlie.
Look, if I move away, it'll hurt Charlie.
Oh, Nick. But I know how you feel about long distance. I'm in the same boat. You have to put yourself first right now.
Yeah, and Charlie will support you. And he just wants you to be happy.
It's not just about him. I'm afraid of being away from him.
You're at my house, but I feel gone. You piss me off, you turn me on. I'd push you off, but I'm on top.
It doesn't have to control you. There you go.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Wear the t-shirt.
Are you ready for the big performance?
You're gonna be hot.
We're leaving in a minute.
The others better hurry up if they want to make the concert on time.
Yes, cheers to that.
Hello, Michael.
Oh.
What's up?
Hey,
Yeah.
Michael. I think Tori's with my parents.
She's not. She's avoiding me.
Oh, why?
Well, I may have posed the question about us being boyfriend and girlfriend. I wish I hadn't said anything.
You need to tell her that.
Do you want me to go and find her?
Yes, please.
Michael's looking for you.
Onto the wheel.
So you don't want to be Michael's girlfriend?
What does girlfriend even mean?
He really likes you.
Yes, I'm aware.
And how do you feel?
I don't ever feel anything.
I understand what that's like.
Don't use your Jeff crap on me. You're nothing like me. I wish I was like you.
Whether you want to be Michael's girlfriend or not, it doesn't matter. You have so much love to give. You don't have to give it all to me.
Oh,
Well, I wanted to.
that's so sweet.
I'm okay now, Tori. Yeah, I'll still have bad days, but I'm okay.
Oh, I love that he got to be there for her for a moment. It was beautiful. It's alright. We have other people.
This is so bad.
What's our ETA?
Like 4:15.
I think it could be good for him. A moment of realization that he doesn't need Nick. He wants him there. Do not get in a car accident. I'm having bad flashbacks. I think it's important that Charlie does well, so Nick also realizes Charlie does not need him there. He wants him
We're going to sing a few songs for you today.
and Nick wants to be there, but he doesn't need to be there. You're still having fun. Charlie needs his girl band.
They pull you left, they pull you right. C'est la vie.
This song's gonna be on loop for me. It's bomb.
I'm sorry I wasn't there before you went on.
It's okay. I was okay.
I think that means a lot. He's not gonna be alone.
Sure you're gonna try that?
Yeah, I think so. I'm brave enough.
Okay. Come here, Joey. He's fine.
I know.
And we've got a free
Gross.
Right, you ready?
About going to art school in Europe. Like Paris or Berlin or something.
What? Wow. That's so cool.
So are they dating or? I'm not really sure.
They're just together. Hey! He's like, I think I'm ready.
Sure.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
I love this show.
I love you.
Oh, it is all gonna work out.
Hot.
I think they'll be fine if they gotta do long distance for a year.
If I tried to write reasons,
They'll be okay. I think, because they did confirm season 4, I think they'll handle long distance relationships as a really good season. Like, I think they would handle it really well.
I'd run out of ink.
Thank you. Not heard good things. Anyway, it's just a sweet season. It was a really good season. I think we were front loaded with a lot of the really like heavy stuff, so the second half got to be a little more like what we're used to, of like the maybe slightly less heavy but still like emotional choices of like, what do I want to do, which school do I want to go to, like, can I do long distance, what does that mean? I think they still handled those topics really well, but I think it felt a lot lighter just because Charlie was feeling a lot better and a lot lighter. I really love seeing him choose to wear the t-shirt and see that he didn't need Nick to be there. If you're a fan of me who watches all my stuff and you've watched my Buffy reactions, I've kind of talked a lot about how I felt about Buffy's relationship with Riley, and how I think it was never going to work out and had really unhealthy expectations of he like needs someone to need him to be the hero. Which Nick has some of those qualities, but I think he needs to learn that it's okay to be wanted but not needed. I think Nick feels the stress from it though, so like when he realized, oh, Charlie is okay on his own, we saw him like be able to have fun and relax a little more. I think he really liked that school in Leeds, so it makes sense for me if he goes there. It seemed like a very queer accepting school. I assume Charlie wants to study music. I don't know if that school would be good for that, if they want to go to the same school, or maybe Charlie will go to a different school that's nearer, closer, or farther. I don't know, but I think if the next season can do a really good job of showing, you know, how to have a healthy long distance relationship and how to go through those troubling parts, I think that would be really amazing. And then we get a season 5 where they're at uni together for like the final year or something. That would be a perfect 5 seasons in my opinion. Because then the 5th season would be living together and school and like that kind of stuff. I think that, and then they're set off into the future, and they live happily ever after. That would be my dream for this show, personally. But I think this season was just so good. We built up to the Charlie and his eating disorder and his mental health slowly, and I think this season really focusing on it in the beginning was very powerful. And I like that they focused on it instead of like the whole thing and he gets better at the end of the season. We see him slowly take stages of getting better throughout the whole season, so we get to see him living and coping and like in a good place in the last couple of episodes, and we get to see him get there, and it's really heartwarming and encouraging. I feel like, at least for me, who struggles with my anxiety and my depression and my brain chemistry, like, yeah, even when you have those relapses and those bad days, you keep living for the good ones, and they get the bad days feel like they get farther and farther between after you get over like a slump or a valley. And I think they did a really good job showcasing that. I also love seeing Charlie doing other stuff. Like, he's doing his head boy application. He joined a band. I think those things are going to help him not get so in his head with Nick being gone. I think we really did see Charlie and Nick, they are very codependent, and it's hard not to get like that when you love someone. But I think it will be healthy for their relationship to realize they can be each other together and apart. Like, they can be themselves together, but they can also do it when they're apart, because then they can survive anything. And I think it'd be good for Nick, you know, to discover who he is as himself, and not as Charlie's boyfriend or his support system. Like, he'll still be those things, but he'll have people who are just know Nick as Nick, and give him a chance to figure out who he is outside of liking Marvel and loving Charlie. And I think that's important. And I think everyone killed it this season. I hope, even if Elle does go to, like, a European art school, I hope she's still in season 4 and they don't write her off because she's not going to be in the area. I hope everyone returns for season 4. I love this cast. It's literally perfect. I trust them. If they ever put anyone new, I'm like, well, I'm gonna love them because I love everyone. And it's just been such a journey, you guys. I love this show. I'm probably gonna rewatch it a bunch and watch a bunch of reactions to it as well. If you're a reactor who watches me and you're reacting to the show, definitely let me know in the comments so I can watch your reaction to it. Because it was a beautiful show, and I'm definitely gonna want to watch more of it. And I'm going to miss it until we get season 4, but I'm pretty sure season 4 was confirmed. That I think 3 and 4 got confirmed together. So I know there'll be more coming and I can't wait. But yeah, this season, amazing. It healed, I think, some parts of me. Isaac's storyline for sure. And I just really loved it. And I feel like every time I watch a season of this show, I'm like, well, it was a 10 out of 10. What do you want from me? I don't have criticism. It's perfect. It's just, I feel like it's a show that is just everything I want when I want to watch something. And I loved it. And I hope you guys loved it too. Let me know what you thought of season 3 as a whole and what you're hoping for season 4. And I hope you will join me in watching some of my other shows. We have a lot of fun. And either way, I hope I see you next time.